Hi, my name is John Axford, and I'm a client of Kirby Chan's. This all started, we decided we wanted to move my mother to a retirement home. And if you know anything about retirement homes, they're incredibly expensive. So we ended up calling Kirby because we kind of knew him from our neighborhood. We used to see Kirby signs kind of around here all the time and sold a lot in our neighborhood. We ended up speaking with Kirby. We spoke to him as a family because we were doing this on behalf of my mom. So there was 3 decision makers that were kind of choosing this. And all of us felt really, really comfortable with Kirby. The other funny thing is that my mom used to be a real estate agent, and when we were speaking with Kirby, from my mom being a real estate agent for 30 years, he kind of hit all those hot buttons that my mom used to always speak about. So we were very comfortable kind of proceeding because it was one of those things where it's like that, kind of having to listen to about the real estate business for 30 plus years for my mom. It's like that, okay, Kirby sounds like he knows what he's doing and we're fine kind of proceeding forward with him. One of the nice things about working with Kirby was we were trying to do this over a very short period of time, and we would kind of call Kirby and say, okay, I know we need to paint, and he's like, hey, here's my guy. And it's sort of like, I know we're staging this, don't worry, I've got a person. And so those little things actually helped us out a great deal, that he had sort of sitting in his back pocket some names of people that kind of had worked with Kirby over long periods of time. And when you kind of got backed into a corner and we picked up the phone saying, okay, Kirby, I know we need to do this, but I need to do it right now. He's like, okay, I got somebody for you, and just call this number and they'll come and just let them know that you know me. And they'll swing by, and they did. It was fantastic. I think we were almost expecting it to be a painful process. It's not something that we do every day. It's not something that our expertise is in. And we would kind of talk to Kirby and sort of go, okay, kind of it's in your hands. Just sort of take us, pat us on the head when we kind of get nervous, and sort of take us along the process. And I think it was really surprising almost how easy it was and how painless it actually was. We weren't sure how exactly my mom would kind of react. She was kind of moved to a retirement home. She was quite happy there. And we kind of, my brother and I both came together and we sort of said, okay, Mom, we sold your house. And she knew that we were, but it was kind of the reality of, you just sold my home. And she just kind of looks at me and goes, what'd you get for it? And I told her, and her reaction was, what? And this is an ex-real estate agent. And I repeated the number. And her response was, that's insane. And I'm like, that's what it went for. She was absolutely stunned. And then when I went to go back to visit her the next time, she kind of, I walked in and she just, first thing out of her mouth was, how much did my house sell for? And I repeated the number again, because she still couldn't believe what we managed to get for her house. I'd highly recommend Kirby and Carrie. They're a great team together, and if one can't answer you, the other one's all over it. We listened to their advice, and in doing so, I think the process was really painless. We had hopes when we were sort of selling the house of what we would get and what the process would be like. They definitely exceeded those, both price-wise and just as people sort of helping us out. We couldn't thank them almost enough in regards to this. It was a big event in our life to sell this house. It's not something we do every day. Like I said, that money was then going to be then used for a retirement home. So it was very, very important to us. And I think they kind of understood our situation and kind of very much, did everything they could in regards to helping us achieve our goals. And like I said, once all the smoke cleared and everything was kind of said and done, I got a text message from my brother a half an hour later, and he was like, wow, that was really painless. And I think that's sort of speaks volumes to both Kirby and Carrie. you know, kind of held her hand the whole time, and just we got things done in a very short period of time, and it was great, and I'd recommend it to anybody.
At Kirby Chan Co, we seek first to understand our clients, and then we create a detailed custom plan for each seller. So we start with a consultation to get to know the wants and needs of our clients, and then we get to take out our toolbox of proven methods of models and systems where we sell homes at the maximum price at the shortest amount of time. So then we use these to create a custom detailed plan. So one that fulfills all the wants and needs of our clients. So our sellers, they experience a customer first experience. They feel important and they are priority to us. So our clients feel like they are our only customers. So thank you, John, for sharing your experience with us. And I'm really moved, touched, and inspired by what you shared with us. And it's the essence of what we do at Kirby Chan Co.